Greetings, I'm Rob Chappers.
And I'm the captain.
Oh, it's exciting today, Lee.
It certainly is. It's day 2, which is normally a tiring day for us, but we're excited because we've got lots of good videos to shoot for you
Shiny
today.
black things.
Of which the very first shall be...
Like a mermaid's pupil. This beautiful looking ESP LTD.
Snakebite!
Oh, it's a snake bite.
But we've done this video already on the actual snakebite review. This is an extra special video. In the last video we did, we commented on the fact that the snakebite uses a regular set of EMG pickups, so it has an EMG 60 and an EMG 81 in it. But James Hetfield had just pretty much about the same time as snakebite was launched, had also launched a set of signature EMG pickups.
Yeah.
So we said, isn't it a bit odd that his snakebite guitar doesn't come with his special Hetfield set of EMG pickups?
That's oddly.
So EMG phoned me and said, well, can we send you a set of the Hetfield pickups and you can stick them in the snakebite and see if they sound, you know, how they sound different.
So we took this sassy lassie with the classy chassis, and in a few magical moments we're going to get our friend Pablo to rip these out and whack in these.
These ones here. And I must say, I'm quite excited to do this. We haven't heard these yet, so there might be no difference at all, and the video crashes and burns, or they might sound epic and amazing. So you're going to find out in a minute. They certainly look uber cool, don't they?
They look really cool. You get a little bit of gear horn, especially with the thumbprint you've left on them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play all the ubiquitous Metallica riffs, all of them, and then we'll rip these out. I might actually maybe show you a bit the process of putting them in, and then we'll play all the riffs again, and you can decide and leave in the comment section below whether you think there is a discernible and valuable whether there is a discernible and valuable difference.
Just so you guys know, what we've got here as well is another very new and funky product here. We've got a Blackstar. This is a new product actually. It hasn't actually officially hit the shops yet, so I don't know if we can even say this, but it's basically called the HT Club 50, and it's the head version of the super popular HT Club 40 combo.
Lee, can you tell them what you think about this amplifier in terms of it against the range of Blackstar amplifiers?
Yeah, well, as you guys know, I'm a humongous Blackstar fan, and I was lucky to be up at Blackstar the other day, and they showed me this in their little lounge, and I was just noodling around, and next thing I know, half an hour's gone by, and I'm just loving every single sound out of it. And it's crazy as well, because it's pretty much the cheapest range that they do. Yeah! So
that actually sounded badass.
So that's what it sounds like with the regular old EMG pickups in it.
It's got a lot to measure up to.
Let's go see Pablo. Let's have some pickups installed.
Pablo!
Hey now, what's your next date? Hey now, what's your favorite game to play? When you can't cheat your life to eat the night, so go away, the mind's grow like the light. Hey now.
Nice work, Mr. Chapman.
So the first thing that you notice using the headset is that because there's higher output and it's slightly higher ending, when you're digging in with the pick, you notice a big difference in the sort of the dynamic of the pick changes. So if you angle the pick, you hear the difference in the pick angle and the pick attack. So when you're really doing a digga kind of marching, chugging stuff, you really feel that the way you're picking makes a big difference to the sound that comes out, which with EMGs normally isn't the case. Squealing was easier because there's more of that kind of frequency in a squeal to come out. So yeah, big change. And when you roll off the volume, like if we crank it so it's dirty and loud.
Yeah, just crank, stand by.
not losing its high-end frequencies. It's still, they're still there. So there's, you know, more you can do with them because you can back off the volume, you can clean them up a little bit, but they stay sounding nice and toppy.
So we're going to get Stick the Soundman to come in now because he's been obviously recording everything we've done and he can see...
He's been really excited because Stick is a massive Metallica fan. He's been going, oh look, I can see this on the screen.
For me, the noticeable difference is the dynamics in playing when you're tracking or when you're recording. When you're doing with the regular EMGs, they're quite compressed, aren't they? I mean, they're well known as quite compressed. They've already got the preamp. The signal's quite hot. There's not a lot of fluctuation in it. But these definitely had a huge dynamic range in there. So when Chappers was digging in, we had to reset the levels on the preamps for a start because they were hotter outputs. But that also meant that when you roll back in volume, it was a much bigger sort of spectrum of, I think, you know, scope of sounds you got in there. I mean, to me, what you were just playing now, before I jumped in, was kind of almost touching on bluesy tones.
Yeah.
You know, so they're not just a metal pickup.
Yeah. And we didn't change the settings on the amp at all from the two settings, so they were absolutely identical. So
you could see the change on the screen.
Yeah, on the levels. You know, you watch your levels going up and down, and with the regular EMG, they're quite sort of compressed. With these, when you were really digging in, they were spiking, quite obvious. So yeah, so I know from just from a recording perspective, you've got to counter, or you've got to take into account those sort of jumps. So when you're digging in hard to when you're going soft. So I had to allow a lot more headroom for these pickups for your dynamics in your playing.
If you guys start buying these and you're going to put them in one of your guitars, leave
it as a comment.
Video it and come and post the video back, and we'll back this up.
In my V.
Sound great in a V. Everything sounds good in a V.
Yeah.
Chopper Stick and Lee out!